So let's get one thing straight. You didn't fail. You were only met with a temporary defeat. So this is something that I learned from a book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. It is a very good book, and I recommend it to anyone who is finding themselves at a low in their life. It really helped me transition from a fear-based mindset to a faith-based mindset. So the purpose of viewing things as a temporary defeat rather than a failure is to not give up. So in the book, it states that one of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time or another. And man, when I read that, I was hit with the realization. The truth is that I have been guilty of this for quite some time, or at least a good majority of my life. And on top of that, I also realized many people also suffer the same fate. So maybe you are even guilty of doing this. How many times have you tried something or started something, and at the first sign of a failure or a hardship, and I'm using air quotes as I say this, have you dropped whatever you are doing and quit? Quitting is the easy way out. Quitting is the path of least resistance in most cases. You see, when you quit, you do fail. You fail because you don't give yourself enough time to blossom into something great. You have to do the opposite. You have to keep going. And by no means is this easy. Hell no, this is in fact one of the most difficult things to do. No one wants to endure pain for a long time. I mean, why would they? Enduring pain sucks ass. It's hard going through a temporary defeat and coming out as a brand new person on the other side. And notice that I didn't say failure. You got to start seeing this as a temporary defeat, no matter how difficult or how complicated a situation might be. If it's something that you are really passionate about, you're gonna stick with it for the long run. Let's say you are met with a certain setback on one of your missions in life. You're going to have two options. You either take option one, which is the easy way out. You give up, you quit, and you fail. You end up drifting. You end up starting something new. And that also leads you to quitting, because at the first sign of defeat, you are done. You quit, and this becomes a reoccurring habit in your life. And this is just the norm now. This is how you live your life. Or you take option two, the harder and the less delightful path, where you persevere, you keep going, and you don't stop. You become an absolute machine, and you lock in the habit of overcoming adversity, and every setback that comes your way, you obliterate. See, I would argue that these setbacks are actually a good thing. They serve as a time for you to reload your clip once it's empty. A temporary defeat serves as a pivot point once all your ideas have been exhausted. It gives you a chance to find new and improved ideas that you can use on your journey. Another great quote from Outwitting the Devil is, "With every adversity comes with it the seed of an equivalent advantage." So don't be discouraged by the things that happen to you in your life, because most of the time, if not all the time, temporary defeat is a blessing in disguise. We must learn from our mistakes, because that is how you grow as an individual. Whatever voyage you find yourself on at the time, whether it's smooth sailing or rough waters, just remember that there is a land to be found. I have no doubt in my mind that any one of us is capable of overcoming failure to reach our final destination. If you found this video, let it be your reminder to not succumb to these setbacks that life gives you, because it's all a test to see how much you really want to succeed. If you enjoyed the video or found it useful, please let me know in the comments below. As always, I appreciate anyone who watches. Be safe, have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.